What's going on, guys? Crow back here, back in the back room of Crow's back room. I don't know what you call it. This is just like a storage room. Anyway, alcohol review time, finally. And that's the Old Crow. Shout out to NC Talk Sports. He recommended this a long time ago. Finally found it. I seriously think the ABC store didn't have it, or didn't carry it at that time when I was looking for it. And then finally, when I was pretty much giving up hope, I was seriously looking at this one bottle, and then right next to it was the Old Crow. And I almost bought the bottle next to it without even seeing the Old Crow. But anyway, I saw the Old Crow and had to get it. And says since 1835, the original sour mash Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, 80 proof, 40% alcohol. This is the 1.75 liter. That's what I usually buy. Division of the Old Crow Distillery Company, Frankfort, Clermont. The original sour mash. Did I already say that? Yep. When Dr. James Crow invented the sour mash process in 1835, he revolutionized Kentucky bourbon making. Old Crow soon became the world's best-selling bourbon. Through the years, Old Crow has often been imitated but never duplicated. Enjoy the true original. Aged for a full 3 years in new charred white oak barrels. And yeah, that's the paragraph on the back. As you can see, get a good look at that. It's got a nice crow there. And I've always wanted a crow tattoo. And it would actually be inside of an Assassin's Creed emblem. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all can pretty much get the picture in your head. That's a tattoo I've wanted for a while, so don't steal my idea. But I've seen other people with the Assassin's Creed emblem. I actually worked with a guy that had that, and I was telling him one day, I want that tattoo. And then he's like, oh, you mean this? And I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, back to the review. Let's get a good whiff here. Alright. Again, with any alcohol, it's going to smell like fingernail polish remover, pretty much. But this, it actually smells like the barrel. I can smell the, the smokiness of the barrel. Or actually not the smokiness. This is like, it says it's in a new charge. So yeah, I'm getting the charred smell from it. Anyway, you can get the barrel smell. I love the smell of the shit, but of course you still don't want to spill it somewhere. It's going to reek up the whole room. Anyway, let's get a drink of it. Got a chaser here, Gatorade, not sponsored. Hopefully we don't need it, but here we go. Drinking straight from the bottle this time, like a real alcoholic. Ooh. But I did work today, so don't think I've been drinking all day or nothing. I drank like 2-3 shots before I started shooting this. Anyway, with the drink, with this straight bourbon whiskey, it kicks you in the back of the throat, but it tickles your ball sack afterwards. It's not a total kick in the throat and no remorse. It's actually there to be your friend. It just wants you to know it's a manly drink. Definitely, overall, I'd give it, I mean, for the price, it was like $20 for this much. You gotta factor that in. The drunk factor, I mean, it gives me what I want pretty much. You know, I feel good. Not too wasted, not too tired or nothing like that. I definitely have to give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I don't want to go 8. I feel like that's too high, because there's definitely better bourbons. But for this shit, just like NC Talk Sports said, it's good for the price. You get more than what you paid for in this scenario. Go ahead and take another shot here for y'all. I almost tried to put the Gatorade top on there. I don't even know if I brought the top out here. Oh, there it is. Alright, let's try to throw a dip in before this video's over. We got that Copenhagen wintergreen and the Napalm Roadie. Not a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I forgot the shout outs again. I'm sorry. I just like reminded myself pretty much. I'm gonna have to write it down. I always got that problem. I mean, comment down below. Let me know I got a problem. Can't remember no shout outs. But I do remember Berg's Dip Reviews, of course. We already talked NC Talk Sports. I mean, I don't know who else to shout out. I mean, Zach. Let me know you're still there, Zach. Come on. Let me know you made it this far in the video. Any